Welcome back, students. This is the last class of the story, The Fortune Teller. And in this part, and in this particular section, we are going to summarize the entire story. As you are aware, we have started the story and completed the 3 units of the story, finishing with that Detective McClary's wife. She dresses as a young girl and she reaches to the doorstep of Mrs. Edith Myers, pretending that she is a young girl and it is her 20th birthday tomorrow, and she wants to know her future. So, Mrs. Myers, she starts picking up the cards, and then she says, she picks up the card and she tells Mrs. McClary to pick the cards. She takes the card in the left hand, divides into 5 heaps, and then she pulls a card. And the card that she pulls is diamonds. And she says that this card means lot of money. And Mrs. McClary says, and what else? Then she picks another card. It is Knave of Diamonds. 10 of Spades. That's a journey. And then diamonds again. So this is how she picks up the cards. Diamonds, the Knave of Diamonds, 10 of Spades. The first card includes a lot of money. The second card includes a journey. And then diamonds again, which indicates there is a lot of money in store. She says, I'll read out the line. She says, my dear, there's a lot of money in store for you, but I can't tell you yet whether you're going on a long journey or whether it is someone near and dear to you. So this is how she picks up the initial cards, and then she explains to Mrs. Detective McClary that this is your future. And then she says, Mrs. McClary replies that probably I'm expecting my uncle, he's coming home, so something of that sort. And when she summarizes the entire episode of the card reading, she just tells a few lines and she says that there is going to be a wedding before the year is out. A very young rich man is going to marry you. He must be a millionaire or a businessman because he travels a lot. But before you are united, you will have to overcome great obstacles. There's an elderly gentleman who will get in your way, but you must perceive. When you do get married, you will move a long way off, most likely across the ocean. My fee is a guinea for the Christian mission to the poor Negroes. So this is how she summarizes the detective's wife's future, which apparently appears to be completely false because Mrs. Detective McClary is the wife of Inspector. She's not married to a millionaire, she's not married to a young man, and she's not traveling to any far off places. So apparently it's all false. It's all complete useless things which Edith Myers speaks. And then she says that this is what is going to happen. So the wife returns home and she passes these words to the husband. And then Mr. Kelly approaches the old lady and he says that the charge against you is that you don't read the cards properly. My dear good lady, that's as bad as you were to give people slabs of clay when they ask for cakes of chocolate. In return for a fee of 1 guinea, people are entitled to a correct prophecy. Look here now, what's the good of you trying to prophesy when you don't know how to? So, Inspector, he, goes with this proposition to Edith Myers that you have no right to be here because you generally predict people's future wrong, which is not, and you should not continue with what you're doing. And she says, no, I don't do it. How can you say this? And then she says, he says before the magistrate that, look, Mr. Magistrate, we've got a witness against you. Mrs. McClary, tell the court what happened. And then Mrs. Myers, she says, Mrs. Myers told me from the cards that before the year was out, I would be married. My future husband would be a rich young man. I would go with him across the ocean. And then the magistrate inquires, why across the ocean? And Mrs. Myers, she says, because there are 9 of spades in the second heap. And then magistrate, he gets a little angry and she says, it's rubbish. 9 of spade means hope. It is the jack of spade that means journey. And when it turns up with the 7 of diamond, that means long journey that are likely to lead to something worthwhile. And Mrs. Myers, when she realizes that she's caught in a trap, she says, okay, I'm sorry. and she confesses, but the magistrate is a little strict, and he says that we can't, the way you're reading the fortunes by cards is a complete fraud, and cards take a lot of understanding. So what we can do is that we'll have you deported. And then he says, goodbye, Mrs. Myers, and thank you, Mrs. McClary. I must say that this inaccurate fortune telling is a disgrace and unscrupulous business. Just bear that in mind, Mrs. Myers. So finally, at the end of Unit 6, we have the case closed according to the inspector, according to the magistrate, and according to the wife. When Mrs. Edith Myers has been deported because of false accusations, because of the false future that she had produced. Right? Now we just summarize the Unit 7, and I will tell you what this is about. I'll read the entire unit for you so that you can just understand how the writer presents the story in the end, or how the climax of the story is. So this is the concluding unit, that is Unit 7. About a year later, Mr. Kelly met Detective Inspector McClary. Fine weather, said the magistrate amiably. By the way, how is Mrs. McClary? And just see what the reply is given. Mr. McClary looked very glum. Well, you know, Mr. Kelly, he said with a certain embarrassment. Mrs. McClary, well, the fact is she's left me. And the magistrate is astonished. He says, oh no, don't tell me such thing. Such a nice young lady too. That's just it, growled Mr. McClary. Some young whippersnapper went crazy about her before I knew what was happening. He's a millionaire or a businessman from Melbourne. I tried to stop her, but McClary made a helpless gesture with his hand. A week ago, they sailed together for Australia. So this is how the story finishes. The fortune reading, the card reading, the tarot card picking up, the predictions that had been done for the future of Mrs. McClary apparently appear to be completely false. And because of these assumptions, because of these predictions, Mrs. Edith Myers had to be deported. She had to leave everything. She had to close down her business, and ultimately that proves to be true. What had been predicted by the cards appears to be true. So hence the title suffices the story very correctly by Karl Čapek, where he describes that destiny and stars have a great role to play in your life. They can make your life, they can spoil your life. And basically this is what the story is about. So students, we finished with The Fortune Teller by Karl Čapek. Hope you've understood it. And for any queries, you can contact me on my mobile number, or you can put on in the group. Thank you.